So for you and I, the plan is to teach you how to identify a group of people and creatively earn the right to share Christ with them. Here's the good news. You don't need any more friends. You have plenty of friends. We don't need you to go we don't need your Christmas card list, and you're going to call all your friends and relatives and tell them you're selling insurance now. This ain't Amway, it ain't multi-level. You got plenty of friends. But I will tell you this, 87% of the people who come to church do so either because they were invited, or somebody who's been away from church for a long time. 87% were invited by a friend. 87% of the people who attend church for the first time, or for the first time in a long time, come because somebody invited them.
Amen.
Okay? All you have to do is open your mouth. When I was in the insurance business, I had agents who would tell me, I can't find anybody to buy insurance. Did you talk to anybody? I can't find anybody even to talk about it. If I could, with your health insurance, get you the exact same coverages for less money every month with a lower deductible and better coverage, how many of you would spend 5 minutes and talk to me? How hard was that? Listen, your friends are looking for Christ. They just don't know it. But they're not going to find Him until you open your mouth. Okay? The second thing is, we want each one of you within your area of giftedness, and we took the gifts assessment last week, we want every one of you to be trained, and so well trained that one of these days you'll leave. No, I want you to leave this church eventually. Here's why. I'm not interested in building a kingdom at 53 South Dean Road. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in building the kingdom. And here's what I mean. We want to train you so well in your passion, let's say it's children's ministry, that I could get a call from some little country church in Bithlo that needs somebody to come run children's ministry for a month. And you could go out there and show them how to do it. We want you to be maybe a worship team or a worship leader, and we can send you somewhere as our missionary to other churches within the body of Christ, that you can go serve them as their leader. Pastor Sharon and I, our dream is to train up and equip and send people to be leaders in other churches. Now, we're going to go to multiple worship services. That means you're not going to be sitting here at 10 o'clock. Some of you are going to be here at 9 o'clock. Okay? That means you need to get your family ready to move somewhere. Maybe it's going to be to go to another country on a missions project. But you need to get ready to leave. Because this isn't about us getting together, you know, and yelling bingo every once in a while. That's not what this is. This is about you and me making a difference in our community. You need to get ready to leave. Connecting you to other people so that you and them might find God. That's what this is about. And number 3, the church's part of this plan is we'll continue to create points of contact. Opportunities for you to bring friends to things. Like, for example, the go-kart night. How many of you went to the go-kart night with it? It was very cool. 112 of us were there. Pretty innocent to invite somebody to come ride go-karts all night. We did the cookouts all summer. Pretty innocent to invite somebody to come to a cookout. And we actually have a couple here that came. The first time you and your wife came, Aaron, was to the cookout. And Jason came the first time, and I said, hey, how are you? I'm glad you're here. And her words to me were, we're here checking you out. And they dedicated their son last week. All right? It works. Why? Because people just want to hang out. They just want to be together. And so we're going to continue to create opportunities for you, non-threatening ways, for you to bring your friends just to hang out. Now, if you want them to keep hanging out, don't introduce them to me, okay? But just, we want them to come. Let me tell you, we got a list of things. I want to show you some of the things that are coming up, so you can write these things down. All right? Here we go. Down the list.
Where are we going?
Amy?
Which one?
Okay, sports ministries. Okay, how many of you have a kid that plays either soccer or Little League or something like that? Basketball. All right? Tell me how cool it would be that if your coach, all the coach did, stopped by and visited every kid in their home one time in the season. That's all. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That the coach actually came by and said, hey, the reason I'm here to see Matthew is just to let him know that I care about him and I hope he's doing okay. Well, I've never had a coach do that before. Yeah, I know. But I do this as my ministry. It's the way I'm trying to make a difference in kids' lives. Huh? Yeah, I attend Friends Community Church. And by the way, we have this thing coming up for kids. Woo! Creatively thinking up the same old thing, but doing it differently. And the goal of the ministry is to visit every kid in the home before the season's over. That's all. Don't care if you're 2 and 12. Don't care if you win the championship. Care that you care about kids. Okay? The other thing, in the summer, Pastor Sheriff wants to do a music camp. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's pretty good at what he does. All right? And he does lots of different things. And he kind of wants to do a school of rock kind of thing, except it would be about the rock, and it would be here. Last year we did the golf camps. We want to do soccer camps. Well, okay, whatever your thing is. We want to do camps where kids can come and learn about sport. And there's a young lady, she's about 42, 43 years old this week, found out that she may be battling lymphoma cancer. Her son was in my golf camp. You know, and I called her sitting in the hospital, and she got all teary-eyed. She said, I can't believe you even bothered to call me. Why? Because I care about your kid, I care about you. Okay? You can build bridges with people that way. Here's another one. We're going to go to multiple service times. Now, today we have a bunch of people that are camping. But last week we had 174 people here. Now, I don't know if you know, but we only have 151 brown chairs. Okay? So what's going to happen is, over the next couple of weeks, the aisles will probably get narrowed up a little bit. You might get just a little bit less elbow room. But eventually we're going to have to go to 2 services. And we're definitely going to go to 2 services at least for Christmas weekend. Okay? So it'll probably be 9 o'clock and 10:30. The reason is because a lot of people go to Christmas, you know, Christmas and Easter, they go to church those 2 times. And so that's okay. But we want you to bring them here. Okay? Then probably by springtime we'll have to do 2 services all the time. You know why? Because God's up to something and we can't explain it. Okay? And so we just want to be part of it. So just get ready for that. I want you to know that's coming. If it were me, I'd go to 9 o'clock church and have the rest of the day. But that's just me. Okay? Here's another one. During the Christmas season, Sunday night, December the 14th, will be our children's Christmas musical. In the past, the Academy has done a musical, and then we had a Christmas presentation. This year it'll be at the same time. Why? Because the Academy is a part of our children's ministry, is one reason. But we want the Academy people to see that we have a ministry for children. And so the Academy children are going to sing for a little bit, and then maybe do a song together, and then our kids are going to sing for a little bit, meaning the church kids. It'll be on Sunday night, December the 14th at 6 o'clock. So you can put it on your calendar now and invite all your friends and neighbors that have little kids to come and see the musical. Okay? Here's another one. December 22nd and 23rd. This is a Monday and Tuesday night. We're going to do a coffee cafe in here with live Christmas music. 3 to 4 hours. Just come hang out, do some table games. Just a place for you to bring your friends and listen to some live musicians play Christmas music. Okay? Christmas Eve service will happen on, I think we'll do it this year on the 24th. It's a risk, but we'll go. A Christmas Eve service. Invite your family and friends to that. Be early in the evening so you can still get home and do all the, hoopla that you got to do with Christmas Eve. Here's the next one. Okay, I know that everybody thinks that this is just, a shot in the dark. But the fact is that we have people with us here every week who found us on the internet. You guys found us on the internet, and you were here last week. Patrick is back here in the back. Patrick found us this week on the internet. And there are thousands of churches in Orlando. Okay? The internet works. And one of the reasons it works is because it's quick and it's easy and people can do it at their convenience. But it also works because it is able to communicate a little bit about who you are. Okay? And I don't know why these folks necessarily picked us out of 5,000, but they did. And so it does work. We're going to continue to work with our internet and the website to develop ways to continue to reach people in East Orlando. Next one. We have specific ministries. You can go to the next slide that we're going to continue to work on. One of them is this. Coming in February, on staff, we are going to have a full-time Christian counselor, marriage and family counselor. This young lady, her name is Claudia. Claudia is a friend of ours, and Claudia will be here sometime in the spring. She's getting ready to have a baby, and can't really be here till after the baby pops out. But the idea will be that she will be available to you and to your children, to your family, the Academy families, at a reduced rate, where you can come in and spend time with her. I can't tell you how huge it is to have a counselor available.